one of the areas, and I want to dig into this, that I think that it feels like we're very much on the cusp, sort of
Mm.
the wise minds who've been in this area are coming together and pooling their knowledge and sort of doing some qualitative work,
Hmm.
and we're starting to move into more quantitative work, is betrayal trauma.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
know that, you're involved with AppSats. I'm
Hmm.
involved with AFAR. We're
Hmm.
starting to partner
Yes.
to see where that goes. But
Right.
what is some of the stuff that you're looking forward to or that you expect to have an impact on the field as betrayal trauma research starts to come more consistently online?
Well, I mean, the first thing that comes up for me with that question is just how far I think the field has come in a relatively short period of time.
Hmm.
I did my CSAT training 2013. I started it. I think I finished 2014. So somewhere right in there. And betrayal trauma, the idea that the discovery of betrayal is traumatic, it was given, I think it was on a slide.
Yeah.
you know, but it was kind of plugged into a more traditional model that did, frankly, pathologize, betrayed partners, kind of lump them together. And now, ITAB, the same organization, has a whole certification on betrayal trauma, and they've totally changed that whole module in the CSAT training. That's not very long ago. I mean,
Yeah.
we're talking 12,
And
13 years ago.
yeah, at most.
At most, at most. And that is, I want people to appreciate the speed of the change there. It's stunning if you actually take a step back and look at how this usually works in fields,
Hmm.
different fields. This is a very fast change, which is really good news. Really good news. Um, So that's good. So now there is more attention. There is Ann Cannon is who you were talking about earlier, a doctoral student who's doing research on betrayal. I've got some doctoral students who are going to be doing work on um, betrayal trauma. One of the things that I'm really hoping we get some research on, and I want to give credit where it's due to Dorit Reichenthal and
Hmm.
Janice Caudle, who I heard present about this at the AppSets conference recently. They brought to my mind there's actually this body of research on something called PTED,
Uh,
post-traumatic embitterment disorder,
oh, fascinating.
as differentiated from PTSD. And whereas PTSD is a fear, threat-based response, PTED is the result of moral injury,
Oh,
of anger that has not been able to be discharged and has hardened into embitterment. And there's a hypersensitivity to anything that feels like injustice. I'll tell you why I'm so excited about this.
oh yeah.
I've worked with so many betrayed partners. This is not true of every betrayed partner at all, but there were these certain betrayed partners where there was this heightened sensitivity, this exquisite tenderness to anything that felt like another moral injury, another injustice, another lie. It's all around sort of this standard of morality. And they would just chandelier. I mean, they just hit the ceiling if something even grazed on that. And I'll just be super real and vulnerable with folks. I didn't know how to help them.
Hmm.
So here's an example, right? My intention was good and right. And I was using the only tools I had in my toolkit, the only concepts that I had at my disposal. Here I was trying to treat this thing like PTSD and through a trauma lens, and it was something totally different.
Yeah.
And thankfully, there's a little bit of research on this, but most of it exists not in the betrayal realm. And so, like, I'm hoping somebody who hears this will go, yeah, I need to do research on that. In fact,